and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal, where last time we had a very fun day of spending time with people and going to work at the flower shop, and today we are almost ready to send the calling card and go to Sae's palace to fail and connect back up with the Back to the Future timeline. But first, we're gonna spend time with Futaba, if she wants to, of course. Wait for our scheduled day now. Are you free today? I absolutely am free today, so let's do it. Where are we going? To your room, you said? This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kind of wrong. There's one promise I lied about doing, one promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. It all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. That's called jealousy. The one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in a bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend, I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. How did you react? Well, to be honest, I completely ignored her for the first few times. I thought the bullies had to put her up to it. But without fail, she came over to me to say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. I felt like my heart was going to shatter in a million pieces. But apparently she'd been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She thought she was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. Well, guess what our next quest is going to be. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Oh, Jesus. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. And when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. So it's not her fault, but you can't, you can't blame someone's eyes for glancing in a direct, if your eyes are going to naturally be drawn towards the ground if something falls, and if you see something, you can't just you can't trick yourself into unseeing it. So you didn't know any better. But I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her that we were best friends. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list. And every month, I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, even though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. Yeah, I had this. That was pretty much knew immediately that was gonna be our next side quest. To go on a scavenger hunt to find Kana-chan. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Well, you did. Not even Sojiro knows. Oh, this is so embarrassing. You got to help me now. Got it. I was pretty much gonna help you anyway, but yeah. It's another part of our deal. Feels like Futaba's starting to depend on me. Starting? Really? Alright. I did not expect that to be as emotionally heavy as it was. I thought it'd be a quick in and out, fun, happy day with Futaba. I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, that's a great way to phrase the act of stalking. Oh, and so I wasn't to hospital today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. You and Biff Tannen would get along very well with a make like a blank and blank. Hello? It's me. Something's not right, Trevor. When I try looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly start trembling. I know I promised myself that I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared. I'm right here with you. You're right. I couldn't talk about it to Sojiro, but now I have you on my side. I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, Trevor. Talking to you about this helped me calm down. I'm gonna do a little more research on Kana-chan. Oh, please don't tell anyone else about what we discussed today. Not even Tajiro, okay? Bye. Well, luckily for you, the main story has completely diverged from the actual side quest stuff, so I will never be able to tell him anything. Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Yeah, we're gonna enter a very long-winded story section, I have a feeling. Once that calling card is sent and once that boss is defeated, we are going to enter a very elaborate story section, I can already tell. I dreamed that I got stranded on a snowy mountain with Maruki. Glad it was just a dream. Your dreams are just insane. Alright, here we go. Today's the day.
Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
Sure.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here. Well, my role as Shujin's counselor does end today, so technically, it'll be our last opportunity to converse here at the school. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Could you have been any more ominous?
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
Oh no, how sad.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
No, it didn't.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year.
I know all the private details about all of your lives, and I will use them against you to take over the Tri-State area.
Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live. It's okay. What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them.
You really suck at this job, don't you?
Existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ow. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect.
How did you get this job?
Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Mark!
Oh my god. Man, he really has you all wrapped around his little finger, doesn't he?
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit.
I don't think he needs to hear any thanks from me. I think he's got enough from that group of gaggling goslings over there.
I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, you've got to be at least a little lavish on occasions like this, right?
There are no words for how delicious this smells.
Ooh, the This aroma's really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
So, take off your glasses, or just wipe them off.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible.
Or alternatively, just move your head away from the steam.
Wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done. I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed.
Yeah. Can you reach max rank already?
Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well. Huh. So you're not denying it.
No, I asked you what you're talking about.
Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
Interpreting reality through cognitive science and the alteration of reality via external influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets. Should I take your silence to mean I'm correct?
No, you should not. Silence does not mean correct, you idiot.
To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality, like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you?
Okay, so then now I have even more questions, because when they got yeeted off the floating sky fortress in Kanoshiro's palace, and they just appeared in the middle of everyone, how was no one suspicious as to why they just teleported into the scene?
Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you. Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition, so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
It's always been shit. I've never liked you, so it doesn't really change anything.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that
I
way.
still don't like you, and I'm very much looking forward to kicking your ass when we get to the royal content.
And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone
I
about
don't
this.
care.
If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like.
It's not how that works.
Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place.
If you say so.
Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to defeat you in the end.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
Oh, don't worry. I'm very much eagerly awaiting your final boss. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. See you then, buddy. Bye-bye. Bye. I'll see you later. Hope you got your stats all buffed up, because I'm gonna bring my A game to your boss battle when I eventually beat you in like 3 weeks or whenever. I don't know. Okay.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
Yeah. In the metaverse.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us.
And may the best warrior win.
See you around.
See you around, Maruki. Well, we did it. We maxed out his rank. Fan sites on fire as usual. Tomorrow's finally it. Hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan, of course you remember. That means we're going to send out the calling card today, right? Yep, today's our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I am certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. See y'all blah blah. We got this.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Let's ignore those details and just be happy with what we have. We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sae-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything.
But Makoto, that...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Yes, it makes the most sense logically and emotionally. I know Makoto can handle it. She can handle herself. Sorry.
Is that really the only way?
Yes.
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
We just having a chat? It would seem we're just having a chat.
Okay.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Anyway.
Now we just need to hand it over. As long as we can get it to Nijima, we can do this. I have complete and total confidence in our abilities.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of that. That scared me before I knew how little that meant, but now I'm like, yeah, whatever.
We'll be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Bitch! You... I hate this woman so much. Okay, her sister is sitting there crying. I mean, obviously, she's experiencing many conflicting feelings because she's about to take down her sister. But it's what she has to do to protect herself and her friends. But she's clearly... As far as she's concerned, what Sae should think right now is, oh, she's really scared and concerned about me. I should I should, give her a hug or just embrace her and let her know, hey, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Or I can pat her on the fucking head and be like, ah, what a silly child, you bitch.
Do you need to make
My God, you're just the worst.
I'll head up to my room then.
Where I can't possibly hear you.
For calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
I guess that happened. Alrighty then. So for the wait, I believe it went well. Thanks, it's all going according to the plan then. So it's finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you'll screw up, alright? I was about to say, Ryuji, you are one to talk. But also, yeah, Ketchi's not exactly... I ask you go easy on me. We'll then see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. Is it just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure that we are fully prepared beforehand. Our objective is stealing Seisan's treasure. We'll meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader? Let's be careful. We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship, of which I'm about to shatter.
All right.
We can't afford any
Can't afford
mistakes,
any mistakes.
especially not this time.
Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
Put everything we got into this. All right. Just in case, I'm gonna save. Necessarily trust what's about to happen, so I'm gonna save just to be on the safe side. Of which I've been on for a while because I'm in safe mode. Ha! Funny joke. Alright, let's sleep well. Yep. Do or die, let's knock it out of the park. Let's hope. Well, I say hope. I do wonder, because obviously we lose in some way or another. We don't win. I'm guessing we'll probably defeat the boss, but then trying to escape, because it seemed like what was happening is when we were escaping, it seemed like an escape sequence in the prologue. So I'm guessing we'll beat the boss, and then en route to our escape, we'll fail and get caught.
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Wouldn't it have just been better to actually leave it in the mailbox? As opposed to... Because it's more suspicious if you hand it to her than it would be for her to just find it in the mailbox. I guess unless it's up to you... Unless it's up to her to actually check the mail, in which case that makes sense.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be alright. I want to save Meister, no matter what.
Has everyone decided? Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team.
Like, it feels so much like you're giving up for a final battle, and we're just not.
Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist.
It clearly isn't, though. No, but like, it actually just isn't, though. It's very clearly not the final heist. I mean, the game still wouldn't be short if it was the final heist. But we know I have way more left to go. So, all right. Do we like our team? Should we give Akechi a chance? No, we shouldn't. No, that was a dumb question. Obviously, we shouldn't give him a chance. Why am I even going? I should just warp straight to the high limit floor. So that'll give our most direct line of sight to the treasure. Let's go. Let's steal the treasure. I'm confident about our party. I'm confident about our ability to handle ourselves. Less confident about my controller's battery life. I am not sure. I've been recording a lot recently, so I don't know if I might have to plug this in. Because the cord is long enough to reach my chair, but, you know. If at some point during the video you get there's a notification pops up where I just stop moving and the controller just, like, there's a notification that says, your controller is out of battery. That's why. It seems you came just as I had planned. As she planned? No, was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. Seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her. Alright. Boss time. This is it. We're gearing up to link up with the prologue.
Do you have a moment?
But first we'll jump in an elevator. Here goes nothing.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
This?
Welcome to Mr. King Dice's casino.
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone, be on alert. May the best player win.
Alright. Let's see how much less, or hopefully how much less painful you are compared to Okumura. What are you weak to? Don't know. Time to find out. Are you weak to fire? I'm gonna go ahead and guess probably not, because, oh god, this isn't doing anything to you. This is, oh, are you even losing any health?
May the best player win.
I'm not sure we're actually losing, I don't think she, bet HP.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be ice. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
So, basically, if we, I'm just gonna guard, I don't trust this. And it looks like the rest of the team has made that choice as well.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
Mom was positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
You want me to do an Ace Attorney case in the middle of a boss battle? We had to prove she... Really? Really, though? Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies depending on the outcome. Yeah, it's rigged against us. What does it matter? It's so clearly going to be rigged against us.
Well, how will you bet?
What the... It's... Well, it doesn't matter. Because it's just... What? I don't know. Red, I don't... It's not gonna matter.
You made your decision. Then let's see the result.
Clearly rigged against us. So there's no point in doing a high-risk one. Yeah, exactly. It clearly was in the red one, and then it bounced out because it was rigged against us. Oh, dear God. Good thing I went for a low penalty.
Have you figured anything out, Joker?
Yes.
Really? How is she doing it?
She's not actually cheating, pockets are drawing. That's wrong. The only thing that makes sense here is the glass lid. Because it clearly landed in the thing, and then it just floated into the other one.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
Joker, choose someone to send.
Okay.
I'll show off my perfect accuracy.
I don't know what the stats, I don't know what everyone's accuracy stat is. But is this gonna be a thing where you permanently leave the party to go break the glass, or you're just gonna go for, like, a turn? Because if it's just for a turn, I'll send Morgana, but if it's gonna be a permanent thing, I need to send Haru.
I'm ready whenever.
Because I'd like to not lose a healer.
I'm ready whenever.
So, I'll go break the thing.
May the best player win.
Okay, I'm hoping that's just gonna be for one turn.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Go! Power up!
Okay, well we're not going to attack anyway because you're just gonna. I'm not playing your game. I'm not risking this. Just guard. And again, clearly everyone else has the same idea here.
Sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet.
So if she's gonna snipe the glass thing, thus preventing her from cheating, I should be safe to do a high return bet, right? Go for 13 through 24.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Will I win? Yay, I did it. I did a win. Your cheating has been exposed.
What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating. You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh. Oh, really now? I present to you my final form.
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
Is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Okay, that was kind of a cool intro. Now it's time to kick your ass. Oh, what? What?
Wait, the roulette pin.
Oh, fuck off. No, actually, fuck off. Really? Oh, what the?
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
So is she just gonna summon? Oh, no, I don't trust summon a guard. Are you just gonna summon a different elemental ability every single time the damn wheel spins? Oh, that's no, I don't, no, you don't need to do that. Oh, that's, okay. It's gonna land on a different one every time, isn't it? It's gonna land on a different elemental every time. Oh, God almighty.
My justice has revealed to me. I must purge all evil at an atomic level.
Jesus! Oh, don't... Okay, great, nothing happened. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. At least I think we're fine. Is our persona weak to nuclear? No. Is there anything that's... I don't think we have anything that's strong against nuclear. So I think we're just gonna have to stick with what we... Yeah, we're just gonna stick with what we got. Okay. Well, in that case, just in case Morgana doesn't do her healing thing, I'm gonna go ahead and use a heal. I said her again, sorry. Morgana doesn't use his healing thing. I'm gonna go ahead and heal Haru now, because I don't want to lose anyone this game. Don't want to lose anyone here. Just do your thing. We got this on lockdown. The switching of elementals might be a little annoying, but I think otherwise we'll be okay. We should be okay otherwise. Oh dear. Wait, well, I mean, if you're just gonna target her the whole time, okay. I can't attack. I gotta. Let's just do this. Just restore 100 to everyone. Play it safe. I'm gonna go full defense mode here. And I'm gonna let my teammates do all the work in terms of attacking. Because if her attack's gonna be that powerful, I need to play this 100% safe. We can't. I mean, I say that as if it even matters, because since Okumura forced us into safe mode, it doesn't really matter because we have an infinite number of retries. So if we die, it doesn't even matter. But I'd like to play the game as if that isn't in play. Like, I don't want to rely on that as a crutch, because I don't want to be in safe mode. I'm only here because if I didn't go into this mode, I would never have been able to get past that stupid Okumura boss battle. But once you change into this mode, you cannot change back. So I'd rather not play like I'm in safe mode to best I can. And I'd rather not rely on it as a crutch as best I can. Alright, well, what do you got for us this time, Futaba? You have... Okay, I will accept the increased attack. And I will use that to attack you like this. I mean, she resisted it anyway, so it's whatever. But we're doing some damage. Bit by bit. Little by little. Alright, kick her ass. Do it. Do it, Haru. Do it. Or you can miss colossally. Also a perfectly valid option, I suppose. Oh, and here's the spin the wheel again. Well, while the wheel's spinning, I'm not even gonna bother trying to do the gun. Let's just do this. I feel like I haven't used the gun a lot because we just haven't had to. I used to think it was OP because like I got free damage on the enemy that would respawn every battle, and I could shoot 8 bullets at it at once. And then I realized, oh, it's not that great against a lot of the later enemies.
To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
Alright. What's gonna land on this time? It's gonna land on... What is that? I don't...
What the? I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Don't stand in the way of my victory. Hurry and die.
Ah! Yeah, I got that, thanks. Okay, should we use the life... Or, sorry, the... Oh, we don't... Oh, B chain, that's... Should we use it? Let's use this now. I mean, we're still early in the battle, so that might be a waste, but I'd rather not take any chances. Okay, that was kind of insane. That was absolutely insane. That got 2 members of our team down to barely having any health left. But we're still doing alright. Especially when they miss like that, we're doing especially great. Alright, just keep the hits on, keep the hits coming. Keep the hits coming, everyone. I might raise our attack next turn if I can. So defense is doing alright for the most part. But attack, we might want to increase to get this, to speed this up as best we can. Also, you're going down, I mean, again, we're in safe mode, but... Yeah, I mean, I feel like the major thing that would change with safe mode is more about the revive thing than it is the damage and all that, but still, it's definitely the easiest one we've done so far. Okay, let's increase the attack for you. just so we can have you kick some extra ass. I might do that for Haru next time as well. If she even survives long enough for me to be able to do it to Haru. Which she very well may not, given how things are going. Yeah, this is, Ay. Okay, maybe cool with the Gatling gun, buddy. Yeah, let's do it for you. Do it. Just so both our heavy-duty dealer attackers are at max capacity for their increased attack. Get as many hits in there as possible. Morgana can get the heal up for himself. I'll be here for extra support. And I'm guessing this boss is not going to last much longer now.
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis.
Die.
It's not that worried about that. We might be able to finish you off in this turn, actually. You're getting pretty damn low. And with the increased attack from Makoto and Haru, I think you might just die. Yeah, wow. So, I'm not sure if that's because we're in safe mode or just because I'm so used to bosses being just so much worse because of what Akomura was capable of. But, man, that was the easiest boss we've done so far. And I thought the elemental change would be annoying, but that was not that bad. That was kind of a cool boss. The whole starting off with the breaking the glass and then the roulette spinning, it was more interesting than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be painful, but thankfully it was not. Okay, medium to one foe, to all foes. Let's just get rid of this one. The other one's just better. I never like getting rid of things, but I think this is just a better version of, yeah, just, it's easy to get rid of things when you just give me upgraded versions of a previous move, but, you know, increased chance of inflicting, nah, and there's so many, accuracy and evasion, oh, well then, no reason to do it for one when I can do it for all, and we're done, nice, that wasn't so bad.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry. We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye. Good riddance.
Yes. And you all shall end this Phantom Thief.
That ain't how this works.
That was part of the promise after all. Don't forget.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright? I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. we had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous. Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. But once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming.
This truly is a painful...
Maybe stop standing around talking and actually run for the hills.
It seems we had best hurry.
Gee, I wonder who among us, who in our group could possibly have been the one to spill the beans? Could it possibly be the one who actually has been working against us the whole time and has now magically decided to join us? Could it be that the one person who wasn't with us in previous palaces? Could that be it? Do you think that might be the reason they're here? I wonder. But anyway.
There's someone here.
You know, we could have just fast traveled to the entrance. But that's fine.
Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
So are we gonna actually replay through this again? Or is it just gonna like speed through it?
Good. Now get
Nope, we're actually gonna do it.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
Oh, how far we've come since this original escape sequence. It's been a mighty long journey since then.
But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move.
Man,
Work as always, Joker.
it's weird to be playing through this again after so long. Because, like, we've already done this. We've already done this whole song and dance originally. When we first played through this game. So, it's not... Like, this was the prologue introduction to the game, so it's not exactly... We're not breaking any new ground here. But it's just weird... Because we know so much more about this now. We know so much more about the gameplay and about the story. We know so much more than we did. Because none of this made any sense to me at all when we first started. Like, this is just absolutely ridiculous. But now I actually understand everything. It's like, oh, I see now. I see. Understanding has descended upon me. I get it now. I get it. I get it. I don't know that we need to play through the whole thing again. It might have worked better if you just kind of showed the highlights of us playing through it again. Instead of... Yeah, okay. Instead of actually having us play through it again, I think we could have gone... I mean, it's not going to be a big inconvenience because, again, you're not going to take that many hits to go down. But, still, I think showing a montage of us doing this again would have been more impactful since, you know, we've already played through this. There's no real need to do it again, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Alright, see you later, buddy.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
Yeah, I don't know that we actually need to play through the whole thing again.
You should be able to get...
Dude,
Don't worry. What the... I'm getting a weird reading heading your way! Come
The novelty is already worn off on me. I definitely think this would be more impactful if we just kind of, like I said, if we saw a montage of this as opposed to playing through, because we already played through it. Like, I don't know. I guess it'd be akin to, like, if they had to hide, yeah. I guess this would kind of be akin to if they showed us the entire interrogation again, as opposed to, well, I would assume they're just gonna skip us to the end of the interrogation. Maybe kind of like showing us the whole thing again, even though we've already done it. Yeah. Activate grapple shot mode. Grapple jack. Keep on moving along.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you. Even you can't take on this many.
Which is why someone else, who we didn't used to know, but now we do, is gonna come save the day.
Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
It's very weird seeing this again, because now my reaction to this is just non-existent, because it's like, oh yeah, that's just normal. That's just Persona stuff.
That ends today.
But now, yes, it's weird. See how far we've come. Still don't think we needed to actually play through the whole thing again. Seems like a little bit of overkill. But, you know, it's fine, I suppose.
It's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this.
Alright, first we'll start off with a little bit of fire. I can't imagine you have much health, so this will probably be over very, very quickly. Especially if you do that. Oh, and they're already all down. Alright. I didn't even press triangle there. That just kind of happened. Probably because they just copied and pasted it from the prologue, and they didn't code in the talk option for the prologue because that wasn't part of the... They didn't want to introduce that mechanic so early.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down.
Also, I wasn't supposed to be in the story yet at this point, so, you know, I'll see you later.
You have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go! Alright, let's do it.
Again, I know I sound like a broken record, but we really didn't need to do all that again.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show off. handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Go over there!
Stop struggling! Suspect secure!
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
I wonder who that might be.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
I wonder who among our teammates might have possibly sold us out. It's quite a puzzle, I must admit. Saving is highly suggested as the story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Yes. Yes, I would. So I'm correct. I was correct. We are indeed about to head into a massive, massive cutscene section. Alright then. Well, also, we have now crossed 100 hours of playtime. This game is so goddamn long.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up.
I'm sorry, do I have to watch all this again?
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Do we really have to go through all this over again? Like, really?
You still haven't figured it out? There are no laws here that will protect criminals like you. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works.
To think that all those crimes were led by a punk. Yep, there's the next one.
Punk like this.
Although last time the subtitles were not they were stretched horizontally, not condensed into two different lines like that.
You should know your place.
Really though? Like at least we skipped the difficulty selection and I would hope name selection. But
Sign here.
Still.
It's a confession under your name.
This is a little extreme.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Okay, now please, oh, really? This one too? Really though? Really though?
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need a suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor Sae Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Like, okay.
I see.
So at least they didn't go through the ordeal of introducing her to Joker again, but, like, did we really need to go through all that over again? I would much rather have just had a... Like, if you want to have the player control Joker for at least the opening, jumping across the platforms for maximum, just since that's the first thing you did in the game, okay, maybe. But all of that, including all the cutscenes, really, though? Don't think you needed to keep those in.
So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
The game's not full, man. I know we still have like 3 more palaces to go, so I don't know what trick you think you're pulling here.
I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up.
They only gave you 100 hours to work with? Damn.
I do have a suggestion, though. Care to... If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
Yeah, piss off.
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Maru.
Yeah, I'm not selling them. Well, Yusuke, yes, but the rest of them, I'm not selling them out.
The heiress to the Okuma...
That's not happening.
The frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima.
No. No.
Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they?
Yusuke, yes. No one else. Oh, you can actually say that's right. So we're not gonna do that. But we did just save. We did just save. Let's see what happens. I swear to God, if this corrupts my save or some bullshit, I'm deleting the game off my console.
As I thought.
I'm just
a choice. Thank you. I'll do my best with what you've told me.
I'm doing just to see what happens, okay? Cool your jets. We're gonna reload the other save. We're gonna get back on track. I just want to see what happens.
I honestly expected you to have more of a backbone. It seems your reputation precedes you.
I'm doing this out of curiosity, egghead. Piss off. Well, look who it is.
Akechi-kun.
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approved?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up.
Yeah, nice try, Ketchy. I know it's you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sae-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
I got him to talk about his teammates.
Oh, is that so? I'd better perform well myself. I can't leave here without some kind of evidence now.
Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Yeah, no one's surprised you're evil. It was so blatantly obvious you were evil from the very beginning.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
To anyone who thought Akechi was a good person, what is wrong with you?
Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed.
I feel like I failed to accomplish something important. Oh well, you have a cutscene for the bad endings. Alright. I give props. Did not think that was gonna... I thought we would just get, like... I thought it'd be like an Ace Attorney bad ending where it's just like a still image and then it just fades out.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Well, that's... not what I expected. Jesus.
Huh? Hey! Someone! He's dead! He's killed himself! Damn it! Where did he hide a gun?
Well, that was infinitely darker than I was expecting it to be. What the...
In the end,
Yeah, bad ending, I get it, whatever. The end, I got the bad ending, it's game over, woohoo. Okay, cool. Can I? No? Alright, then I guess we're just gonna back out and reload the game. Well, did not expect that to be the I thought it was just gonna be, like, and so he sold out his teammates and the Phantom Thieves rotted in prison for the rest of their lives. I did not think it was going to be, oh yeah, by the way, Joker's dead, he got shot by Akechi. Just so you know. In case anyone on this planet thought for even a second that Akechi was anything other than a terrible person. But, you know, it's whatever. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Skip all this. I shouldn't have to skip all this, but it's whatever. So that save option is put in there, not because you're gonna progress the story, it's because they knew people would be tempted to see what would happen if they sold them out. So I wanted to make sure that you had that fallback as a safety save file to load back into. Now then, let's do this the proper way and not sell out our teammates, because that's what we wanted to do in the first place. Also, I stopped that skip at the absolute perfect opportunity. Never heard of them is obviously not gonna work, so just say no, they're not my accomplices.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves.
And yet that is your entire case.
Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
No. No, I cannot.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators.
Why would I? I already saw the bad ending.
The position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi.
Yeah, he's evil. You can throw him into a bin and then chuck him into a volcano.
There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well.
Yeah, into the volcano with him.
Might he be a part of your team too?
Oh, really? Really though? Really though? See, so you're allowed to sell out the other people, but Akechi is bulletproof. You can't sell Akechi out. Thanks.
Goro Akechi wasn't one of you.
Damn it.
Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice.
If you don't think I am, that's your problem, not mine.
Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor?
That's not what happened, but okay.
Why won't you talk about them?
This thing called loyalty. Which, according to some people, is a bad thing! Anyway.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who's made wrong choices.
And yet, I'm the one who's gonna get a sequel called Persona 5 Strikers, in which I am still the protagonist, so fuck off, you piece of shit.
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice speak of?
If you need me to explain that, you're off your rocker. How do you listen to- I'm sorry, how do you listen to what I told you about Kamoshida doing the things he did, and still have your head this far up your ass?
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth.
Are you gonna talk about people falling victim to us? Do we need to play the game again and tell you the story of Kamoshida a second time? Do we need to do it again? Because you would think after the first time, you'd have learned your lesson by now, and you'd have figured out that had we not done what we did, the people who were suffering under Kamoshida's reign would still be suffering under it to this day.
The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
That's not my problem.
After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. Won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Was that supposed to- oh, I'm sorry, was that supposed to be a reveal? Oh, well, that was pitifully hidden then. Oh, I spotted that immediately.
Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye. Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, There's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now.
Crazy, there's also been something that's been bothering me for some time now. It's sitting across from me.
Investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out.
Did you not figure that out immediately?
All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? You're not joking, are you? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
You know, for someone who just got done prattling on about how she has no more time to speak with us, you sure do seem to have a lot more time to speak with us.
Do you mean this phone? It's yours, isn't it? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
You're not sneaky. I knew this from the second I saw that prick.
Hey, what are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that realm, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please, I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? What do you... Oh my god. You're referring to him, aren't you? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
Girl, you don't have... If you're too dumb to understand this, it's not my problem. Just do what I tell you. It's done. We planned this out ahead of time.
It appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case.
Great, goodbye. I don't need to see you ever again.
Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Have we reached max rank? Yeah, we reached max rank. What do I get? What's my reward, other than not having to deal with her anymore? Cooperate as comrades who fight for justice and seek the truth. That's a lame ability. I wanted something better than that. Lovely.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though?
So the game's trying to surprise me.
A Ketchikan? Why are
It's trying to be like, oh, bet you didn't see this coming. Hey, remember that conversation where you talk about that forbidden word? Oh, I bet you didn't notice that. Woo! It's like, from the second I saw this prick, I'm like, oh, but he couldn't have heard that because that's not how that works. So obviously he's trying to get information on us. He's obviously not our friend. He's obviously working against us. Obviously he's gonna betray us. Like, that's just blatantly obvious.
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get a...
So, we already heard all this. Yeah, we already heard all this.
That was but a... Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sae-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear. My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Achikun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Was anyone's jaw really on the floor for this scene?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask?
And you already heard all this as well.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks.
So that guy gets fucked either way.
That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
How does this work when there's a camera right there?
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Did I do something wrong? What? This is the same thing we saw what? 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 Oh, and we're just here now? What? What? What did he send a disturbance in the force? The camera would see you do that. You did what? I have some questions, game.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name.
Yeah, I knew he was in on this from the beginning. Like, again, this isn't... Who are you surprising here?
Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
Yes, of course that would be a possibility.
No chance.
Are you kidding me?
Nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance.
That's just blatantly incorrect.
I'll keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be
lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all. More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No. He can't.
People like Akechi! I don't understand!
all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sae Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
But how?
You want me to?
Is he not already dead? She shot him in the head. How did he survive that? He was shot in the head, where the brain is. How in the world is he going to survive that?